I teed off at 12:50, so it was already in the afternoon and stuff. So it was definitely more windy. So even though it was cooler and that was helpful to not get as tired as in the first round, it was very windy. I hit my tee shot just a little left. I would think I was in the rough, but it was a good lie. So I hit my second shot. I hit a little right. I missed the green. I chip, and I missed the par putt, so I made bogey. Then I go in the second hole. It's a par 5. I hit a nice drive. I hit a nice second shot just over the green. I was in a bunker. Hit the bunker shot, very close actually. Turn right. Very good.
I thought it was gonna go to the right.
Yeah. And make birdie. We get to the third hole and sees we're all the way back, so I hit driver, and I probably hit the worst drive I've hit in a long time.
And he has started this well right. Not happy with that one.
I mean, that ball was so far right, it never had a chance of being in bounds.
That's the worst shot I've ever seen him hit. No doubt. When shots like that happen, the quicker you can forget about it, the better. Because if you think about it, then it just brings negativity and doubt, and you're not going to play with confidence.
After that shot on 3, I was a little I think I lost a little bit of confidence in my drives. I hit the second shot over the bunkers that are in the fairway. Third shot, I hit it.
Looks like it starts on a good line. Looks like it's on a great line. Oh, that is a fantastic shot.
Exactly.
And then from there I chipped and putted it, so I made double. After that, I'm like, all right, we're 2 over, but let's just, a par 5 is coming up. You birdied yesterday, just give yourself a good opportunity, and there's like birdie holes to come. I tee off on 4.
Sounds solid off the club, and he's posing.
Make par. Then we go to hole 5. You could definitely see how the sky was getting darker and darker. I tee off, and as soon as I hit my shot, they blew the horn.
Just missed the slope then.
Taking that break, it was definitely helpful. I don't think what was helpful was that it was like 2.5 hours.
Long delay, and they didn't let anyone warm up, which is 50-50 shot that they're going to allow people to go and warm up again. Probably the reason why is they weren't prepared, the balls, and then also shuttling people back out was a huge thing because there's players on every hole.
I'm a player that if I don't warm up, my game is just not going to be there. The weather looked worse when we went out to play than when we actually came into because of lightning. I wasn't too happy because I know it was a matter of time when we were just going to come back. I get to the 6th hole. It was raining so hard that I had to use 2 gloves. I usually play with only 1 glove. So I was playing with 2 gloves so that the club wouldn't slip. I had my rain jacket on, so then that restricts like my rotation a little bit. Obviously, it's a lot of stuff to get adjusted in such a short period of time. That's the thing that I think bothered me the most. Tee shot on 6, I just couldn't get used to it, so I hit it right.
And then he had just not a really good lie there, and we still to this day don't know if it was just like he hit something and it kept the face wide open, or if he shanked it, because it was just like a dead right shot.
After that, I hit my second shot. I also missed it right. I tried to hit a shot, how it was an impossible lie.
He had like this big sawgrass behind his ball, and so he was just trying to chop it out to try to run it up on the green. I
chipped, missed the green, and then chipped again. And I just, it was not fun. I go into hole 7, and I tee off. I hit my tee shot. I missed it a little right, but I knew everything that was on the right side, it was going to kick left. I'm walking to to that second shot, and they blew the horn again, lightning and stuff like that. And I'm like, I knew this was going to happen. So we got to the clubhouse, we read it for like 5-10 minutes because they were discussing it with the coaches and the rules officials.
And then they made a decision, you know what, we're done for the day. We're going to come back out. The guys that are still on the course, they're going to tee off at 7 a.m., in position at 7 a.m. to go. And then we're just going to keep the same tee times, and that means so in the second round he had the late afternoon. So the first tee time was 7:30 that day for the second round. Those teams that teed off at 7:30, they would just be there at 7:30 and tee off. In a way, was good because that way at least he had time to reset. The only problem is he would have to finish 10 holes of his second round and then wait 2 hours, tee off again for his last round.